Happy Monday, Roulette Fools. Brent with AOB. Thought we'd kick off a session here. Yesterday we ended up great. We had a great day yesterday. We ended up 1235 today. So we'll start over 26756. Starting over at 0 again. We're up. We have a 2,756 pro bonus above our goal here. So 17,756. Profit, if we go to our chart, this is where we left off yesterday, so we're doing really well. So let's go back to the daily tracker. Today is day number 50, 50. So I'm going to try to push it today. We're going to play, and I'm going to play plenty of sessions, and I'm going to see how far I can push this thing today. Between this, 5 Street, may do a couple others. Who knows? So we're going to get right into it. Let's see, 23rd, yeah, let's go. We're going to go ahead and go 9th Street reverse. So my goal today is I wouldn't mind getting another 1,000 plus day. I might even go for a $1,500 day. So we'll see. Some good questions that came up yesterday. So for full transparency. So one of the questions was, if we have a profit level of this much, when I go into my my vault, why is the profit level much lower? The answer is simple. Because I'm keeping this separate from the digital stuff. All right, we got that one. And it was going to go 23, so we're okay there as well. Let's pull up our graph. There we are, up 45. So I keep that. And the reason why I show you the vault when I'm doing all of this is because I'm not trying to hide anything. On the digital side, I'm having fun right now. I'm playing with it. I'm playing with all the different digital games, and I'm messing around, and I'm losing. I've lost a lot like I have on the other one. And that's why on the... Oh. He came right out of... Oh, boy. Can he respin, or has he got to get a manager? I don't know. That was funny. Anyway, that's why when I do my digital dice series, I've said it many times now. I'm not tracking those right now. I'm just having fun with it, playing with it. I am showing what I've been doing. But once I get serious with that, probably... I got a lot going on this week, but probably later on this week, I will start tracking everything. And I'm still committed to, at the end of the year, we will have a balance of over $150,000 profit. So that's what I'm still committed to, regardless of what my balance is now. I have some tracks to make up. Granted, I definitely do. So hopefully that makes sense to everybody. And not this later this afternoon, not this session, I'll go through and show you the transaction history. I'm not hiding anything, and that's why I showed the balance. It is what it is. I'm down significantly from the digital stuff. If I had just stuck with this live roulette, we'd be doing great. And at the same time, to be clear, I'm not sorry. I'm having a hell of a time playing with that dice, and it's like a Rubik's Cube, and I think I'm on the verge of cracking it. Famous last words, right? I think I'm on the verge of cracking this thing, so... we'll see. All right, I forgot to double up on that one. Oh, it's not letting me double up because I don't have the balance. All right, balance is too low, so we'll play it a couple more times. Let's see if we can get to 300 like we did last time without adding balance. I only had a $300 balance in here, which I've been doing to be better about when I go play the digital stuff so that I can keep track of my losses a lot better. But we're down significantly. I'll do a full audit of what we're supposed to be at and show you what that is, so you can just see how much I've lost on dice. Not just dice, but all the digital stuff. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna go to the vault. I'll be back. Okay, we're back. I pulled in $3,000, which unfortunately it's not showing it, but now it's showing it up there. I don't know, whatever. All right. I'm going 540 reverse. Sorry, I'll try not to eat. I got a bowl full of macadamia nuts, which I absolutely freaking love. I'll try to remember to mute you whenever I chew. I don't want you to have to hear me doing that either. Okay. We got back to even there. How much, what were we up? 90 bucks? All right. Let's double it again. Because we're going to make some tracks today. I've got some catching up to do. Not necessarily here, but I got some catching up to do. So once I get my digital strategy down, and I'm going to map it out to see how much I have to make between now and the end of the remaining year that we have to get us to that. I need to get the amount that I've lost plus another 50 grand on top of that is what I'm proposing that I will do. All right, there we go. All right. Now we can go back down to 90 reverse. So I'm going to do my auditing. I've been keeping pretty track, but I got to see what I got to do. They actually lost $9,000 of my funds because it was in Ethereum crypto, but it was wrapped. They call it wrapped in USDT. Anyway, they call it USDT. Let's see, wallet. If we're gonna buy gold coins, 300 crypto. It was wrapped in a USDT Polygon. It was in the Polygon network, and for whatever reason, anyway. So there's $9,000 tied up with them right now that they're, I don't know. It's interesting. Hopefully I'll get that money back to my balance, but whatever. Another reminder, and I'm jumping all over the place this morning because that's kind of where my head is at. We are doing a play to pay giveaway on Saturday. Right now it's looking at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So you need to get into Discord, number one, and you need to have a crypto wallet that I can transfer. Probably I'll be transferring Litecoin or USDT Polygon because the transfer fees are almost zero. So if you have a stake account, you automatically have a crypto wallet. I can transfer it directly to a state account. If you have a Bet Online account, I can transfer it to your wallet at Bet Online. So most of the online casinos have that. If not, get yourself a Coinbase account or a Robinhood account, whatever. They're completely free to set up, and they'll give you a wallet ID, and I can transfer your winnings there. We've now had what? 3 sessions. We've had 2 giveaways, and we've had 1 bonus giveaway to my admins, Swelly Swizzle and Max. So there was a 500 there plus 500 previous and 400 last week. So we've done well. We've given away $1,400. There would have been 15, but a couple of the players gambled and lost on their winnings, which, I'd totally do the same thing. All right. Here we go. We're up 225. Come on, my man. Keep going. So my goal to get today is get 1,000, make some tracks. I want to get that buffer going because I agree with some of the commenters, and I appreciate your support that, hey, I shouldn't be losing money showing other strategies. So very true, but I do want to show, there's a loss. I do want to show other stuff. So, but if I do, I'll probably go down to $1 bets, no more of this full betting monkey business. I don't want to have to be betting $5,000 just to win back money that I was trying to show different strategies. So we will play, but as we go along, maybe I'll just do different strategies at the beginning and see if we can get our $300. I see that someone wants us to compare the Fibonacci dozens again, but I'll read your post again. I believe you want me to follow the leader or follow the winner or something, and we'll do Fibonacci dozens with $1. That's cool. And like I said, what I'd like to do is compare strategies with the exact same number. So I will start recording it. And I'll tell you when I do this. I'm not sure when I'll have time to do this, but we will do that. All right, here we go. And I'm going to keep it at 270. I'm going to be a little gutsy here. Okay, so the best is to jump onto Discord and just send me a PM and just tell me what your strategy is that you think works well for you, and I'll be happy to compare them. So I'll get on to Discord today too. Ooh, good. Bounced out of that one. All right. We're 30 away. Do you think I am going to go down to 45? Nope. Because we're making tracks today. We're going to play bold. Anyway, send me those strategies. I would love to compare them head to head and use the same numbers on a live table with real money. And I'll put the tracking on post editing. I'll write above what's going on so that we can track it easier. I know that's much easier to see. And speaking of which, people want to see the number here so they can follow along. So there you go. Remember what that means, 32. All right, we're at our end of our first session today. I'll be back. I don't know. I could be back in 10 minutes. It could be 2 hours. I'm going to go play around with digital stuff again and see if I can continue figuring out how to crack the code. I'll be back. Happy Monday, everybody. It's good to be back on Monday, and I'll see you soon. Cheers. Welcome back, Roulette Fools. Brent with AOB. Unfortunately, I recorded this session and my microphone was on mute the whole time. So I took my selfie cam down on this video, and we're just gonna follow this along and play. Basically, we were up $315 from our last session. What we're doing here now is we're gonna play some double streets. I would like to get us up from $315 to above $1,000 for the day. So let's see what we can do. On our first double street here. Let's see how we do on the second one. Reminder, everybody, Saturday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll be having the play to pay. 5 lucky winners. I will play for you. You must be in Discord, and you need to be able to receive crypto. So you need to have either a stake account or a bet online or a casino account that accepts USDT, Ethereum, or Litecoin, or a Coinbase account or Robinhood account in order to participate. So get on Discord. We're having these every single week. Right now, my goal is $100 per person. All right. So we lost that one. So now we're bumping right up immediately. We're going to go into a $500 double street, $100. You can see here, I haven't edited it, so we're going to increase it up. This was where we started at the day. But now we're going to add $315 to this because that's where we ended up on the last session. And obviously I don't know my math right there because it says 955. So, yeah. All right, we won the $500. Let's do it again. Why not, right? All right, so we have our balance there now at 315. That's set. Like I said, we're going for $1,000 today. Ideally, I'd love to get up to $1,500. We got some making up to do. To be very clear from some questions, the digital and all the balance going on, the total balance has nothing to do with this. This has its own separate game that we're keeping track of. That being said, I am going to start tracking the dice. I am going to start tracking everything because in addition to the 100,000 profit, I am committing that we are going to be 150,000 total profit by the end of the year. That means 100,000 from here and at least $50,000 profit from anything else related to this. And that includes digital gaming, sports betting, which this can't do, so that doesn't count. But if it did, we would. It includes my daily bonuses. It includes tier progression alerts. or achievements, all of that gets included in that 150, but only the live play gets included in this. And I'll be showing a new tracking sheet showing all the amount that we lost. I need to make up some tracks on that because I have lost a shit ton fucking around with digital dice. So I have a lot to make up and atone for on that. And I'll be tracking that and showing daily videos now with all of my dice play, or nearly all. If it's late at night and I'm going to play a little bit, I won't record it. But for the most part, I'll record everything so you can see everything that's going down, and you'll have the big picture stuff as well. Hopefully that answers everybody's question. I'll show you the deposits. I'm not making any withdrawals. The only thing that's upsetting the apple cart right now on my balance is that Stake has $9,000 of mine that is in a USDT Polygon transfer, and it was started out as Ethereum, and they're saying that for whatever reason they put it on hold because they can't do cryptocurrency that's wrapped in another network, which is Polygon or whatever. I don't know. So hopefully they're going to give that money back. That would be nice. All right, we're up at 435 plus our 315. That means we're at 750, right? We're at a $750 profit right now. And let's see what happens. Again, going for $1,000 today. I'll be posting my digital version here shortly. Also, I'm going to be having a separate session called Head to Head, in which we will take 2 to 3 strategies and go head to head. The difference between that and, say, Roulette Master that shows 2 strategies head to head is he does one for a certain amount of 15 minutes and the other for 15 minutes. So you're utilizing 2 different number sets. We will be using the exact same spin. So while I'll be playing one strategy, I will record all the numbers and pretend like I'm playing the other strategy, and I will post that. Post editing, I will show what the number and the results are for the other 1 or 2 strategies that we're playing at the same time. So we'll see at the very end after a certain amount, and each one will have a bankroll of $200. If one bankrupts, that's it. I don't want to go higher than 200 right now because even though it doesn't affect the live roulette challenge, anything I make or lose off of that affects the overall challenge of $150,000. So I definitely don't want to dig a hole messing around like I did yesterday. Also, we won't just have one session because I don't believe it's fair to go head to head with just one session. So we'll probably do 3 sessions over a period of a couple days and see which one makes out the best. All right, well, we just lost 250 there. So I think that's the best way to do it. Get on Discord. I'm going to have our admins make a channel called Head to Head or Challenge or whatever, and people can post in there their strategies, and we will do those head to head every week. We'll do several of those head to head challenges. I think that'd be a lot of fun. And I'm looking at making other short videos as well that will show this kind of stuff. Sort of like Mythbusters. You know, maybe we'll play, like we did yesterday, play some of these other strategies, see how well they actually come out. One myth I would love to bust is this completely fucked up notion that the second and the third columns are better than the first columns, or the first and the third. I've said this a million times, so I won't go into it, but because of this notion of wheel placement. So I would love to do some long multiple sessions betting second and third column against first and second or first and third, and see how that plays out over a period of, say, 10 short sessions. And I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is if anybody wants to bet in on that at the very end, it all pretty much comes within a very short tolerance of each other, meaning there is no advantage to having numbers grouped in one portion of the wheel, because that means you're lacking on all the other portions of the wheel. So I'm going to blow that fucking urban legend right out of the water And anybody that wants to listen, okay, we're going up to a $500 bet here. So if you choose to listen to those kind of things, that's fine. It doesn't hurt you. Because if you choose to believe that second and third column are first and third dozen, or second and third dozen, or first and second dozen, if you feel those are better, they are no better, but they're no worse. So you're not going to do any poorer than if you pick and stick with any other dozens. I don't like the static betting. As you saw with the Holy Hell Grail, I lost my ass on that one, $2,000. So it could just have easily happened on a different day if I were betting. Now, if I were betting second and third dozen that day, we would have crushed it, or follow the winner, right, with at least one of the dozens. But it could certainly, if you bet second and third dozen, you could certainly easily lose on another one. All right, there's another $500 bet. That's $705 plus the $315. That takes us to $1,020 for the day. That's awesome. And I think we're pretty much going to cut it there instead of pushing it. But I think we will come back this evening and go a little bit more. So there we go. $1,020 for the day. Up $3,776 surplus, with a balance, a profit of $18,776 and a $376 average balance. And if we come to the graph, we're heading way out there now. So we're doing really, really well on that aspect. So I will post that graph a little later. I need to add another row at the beginning that shows the count, the day, because even though it shows 50, we have a header. So it's actually line item 51 is actually day 50. So I'm going to add something in there. Anyway, we'll catch you all last time. I'll show this graph next time I come back. Be good humans. Be good to each other. We're up $1,020 for the day. And I'll catch you next time. Cheers.